Oh, she's showing her back home. Okay. I'm like, what? Fumi got a guy she likes. Okay. Her high school debut. Okay. Okay. Let's go, Fumi. Why is she so? Oh, she's happy because Fumi. Yeah. Oh, so they're in the same tennis club. Oh, love. Okay, we get into that episode. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's like that. So she was hanging in his class, making it seem like she was trying to hang out with his friends. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you are. What's happening? What gets announced? Oh, final exam syllabus. Or gosh, things sound like they in college. Oh, your first year of high school, and you already be looking like you in college. Oh, she got to that. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sosuke is not in. Right. They just had exams. Like, come on. I just love how Kurume and Yusuke just got so comfortable with each other already. Right. Dang, that's a long text. So he's not sick. So he just purposely skips whenever. If he feel like he don't want to come, he's just like, nah, it's not worth it. What? Right. He's not that type of person. Oh, wait, what? Is she hallucinating? She's hallucinating. What? Yeah, okay, she was just sleeping. Like, he's probably sick. Like, it's one thing to skip school one day, but twice? Nah, he's sick. Oh, he came. They don't call parents, you know. I know I should watch my fair share, read my fair share of like romance series, but it's just like it's still they don't call parents. Does she? It's just awkward for her. Mm. Yeah, he's not really caring. He's just taking life as it is. People are making rumors, but like my boy doesn't care about these tests. Like they don't have the greatest of all meanings. Like they're not the end all be all. Like he's just living life. Oh, I guess he felt like she was prying in too much, and he kind of lashed out. He shouldn't have, but at the same time, you can understand. Just letting him flicker in, okay? And you know, funny thing is, tomorrow's gonna be June. What the hell? She was kind of projecting on him. Yeah. Yep, exactly what I say. He hates when people pry into his life. Yep. Are you? He did not say that last part. I watch her focus and I go to sleep again. Even he's thinking if he was holding her. Who's this? Oh, he's at his friend's house. I mean, mm. Oh, she's the best friend among girls that he has. No, you have to like clear the air with each other. No, you don't know that. Oh, he is very Pomeranian Rhapsody. Is that Luigi and Mario in the back? What? She did not sleep at all. Oh my god! She's not mad. She's just like trying to find how to say hello without making it awkward. That awkward silenceness. They are not talking at all. And she's asking Mika for advice. But it's how you were worried about it that was being portrayed to him. I don't think that's the best advice we got. I think it would be easier if both of them talked it out and everything because there was miscommunication. It's not like they did it out of contempt for each other. Jesus, my glasses. No, we gotta talk. Like, no. You can't just say your piece and just go. Mm. Ah, there it is. Like, he makes her world brighter. Like, when you're not here, it's just not the same. The grabbing of the wrist. His family isn't involved. Oh, it's a very detached and distant family he has. Okay, so he wasn't mad because she was begging him. Oh, he was more mad about. I felt that was the case. Like, she never came to him and asked him who he is, but you believe rumors. See, was this really just miscommunication? Oh, so it started like started to get sunny once he starts laughing. Like, this man is the sun itself. That's love, my friend. You're feeling what Fumi is feeling right now. How, when the words came out, they just immediately show Fumi. She had the aha. Oh no, no, my heart, my poor heart. I can't do this. I can't fool me. Get on the phone right now, please. I need help. Help your girl. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. You're right. Summer is almost upon us. Yes, yes, you are right. Bro, why they gotta end it on? I hate when shows end on a cliffhanger and it's getting good. Okay, so like I was hoping for the romance. They elaborate on that from episode 5, and they did. And obviously, this episode was clearly about communication because they both obviously care for each other. But like I said, in a way, I do feel like Sosuke did feel like she was kind of prying, but at the same time, like he mentioned, he didn't like the fact that she would prefer listening to a rumor and then telling it back to him instead of going to him and wanting to know more about his character. And that's the thing you keep seeing with Mitsumi, is that like, I know she's straight laced, but she takes a lot of things at face value. Not to make her seem like a superficial person, but it's just like, as Sosuke says it best, like if she was to take what they say about him, you know, and if she just ran with it, that can obviously hurt their relationship and their dynamic, because as we clearly saw, they became very awkward with each other because she took what was said about him, and even though it's not true, she clearly felt it was. And then when it came down to, you know, them seeing each other when he finally came to school after skipping like the first few periods or something, instead of asking, hey, are you okay or anything, she just straight jumps to the gun saying that, you know, worrying about some exams, and then telling him what she heard in class about him, you know. So obviously from there you can tell that Sosuke did get hurt by that, because he's thinking, you know, all people, and you know, he said it like at least once, he said it at least twice in the episode. You're the first girlfriend, not like, you know, romantically, but girlfriend that I love hanging out with. So imagine for him growing up, all girls wanted him for is his looks, and when they knew he was on a TV show and all that stuff, they didn't really want to be friends with him for the sake of being friends, but they wanted something more out of him, and obviously they created some ideal about him, and he didn't like that, hence why he's so detached. And what they dropped a little hint saying that he grew up in a family that everyone is just pretty much giving the cold shoulder to. They're not together. They don't even eat dinner together, okay? So on top of having people that who doesn't like him authentically, okay? People only like him on the surface of how he looks or what he can provide. Now he comes from a background where like practically everyone is kind of cold to each other in the household, you know? So for him, having Mitsumi, like I stated before, not in just in this video, but in other videos, Mitsumi is that breath of fresh air. Like, she's so straightforward, so straight-laced. She just tell it as it is. She doesn't try to put up a front with him. He finds that refreshing, and so he's going to latch onto that, because he doesn't necessarily, it's not to say that like that friend that introduced in this episode, Chris, probably, but they will have to show more of him for us to actually care about him. But when it comes concerning to Mitsumi, especially for the fact that like we can already tell most girls, as we clearly saw the episode, they will believe a whole bunch of rumors and go Google Gaga over Sosuke instead of actually like sitting down and just like hearing him out and get to know the real him. So Mitsumi is completely different from that, and so he loves being around her for that. So he doesn't want her to be like all the other people who just don't necessarily really care for him. You know, he's the type of guy that will stay back and listen on the conversation, but doesn't really say an input of it. Not to say he's not a jolly guy, but I think a lot of it is a mask he puts on, a facade to fit in and not let anyone really in. But Mitsumi is slowly breaking that mask of his, okay? So I'm really glad that these two, you know, talked it out. and fix the problem. It wasn't as overly dramatic. You know, I love that in manga where instead of making a drag for how much episodes or how much chapters, they can immediately figure it out and immediately solve it within the same episode or within like a chapter or two. I love that. And just like Fumi, Mitsumi is gaining feelings. I mean, you kind of already saw that at the ending of episode 5, but episode 6 said, we're going straight forward, bullet train going like 350 miles per hour, like her heart's beating. This dude's smiling. She's like, words getting stuck in her throat, and she can't think. She can't think properly. Like, she feels like if she says something, she's going to sound stupid. Like, Mitsumi. And okay, so the trope, she falls. So that's what it's looking like. She falls, but he falls harder. If this is that series, I will forever love Skip to Loafer. I will. Guys, do tell me in the comment section below on how you felt about episode 6 of Skip to Loafer. What were some things you realized about this episode, and especially in regards to Mika and Sosuke's characters and how they communicate with each other. What do you think is going to happen going forward? No spoilers or spoilers in regards to Mitsumi's potential feelings growing for Sosuke. What do you think that means for her? Okay, and do you think she might tell the girls? Do you think she might? I would love to read your comments down below. The links are in the description box. Again, like I said, make sure to hit the bell and for notifications to come up. Subscribe to the channel, support your girl. And I'm Kimi-chan of Anime Legends. And I will see you guys later. Bye! With